right there, but to no avail. Now the ball's going the other way. Razor Boy needs to do all he can to keep this out. Does just enough. Shorts. Oh my goodness, what a save. I thought that was going to be his fifth, but a huge save from Devitt. To no avail though, because Rebellion sealed the deal. Game 2 goes to them, and this matchup is now tied 1 each. Wow, what a save that was. Razor Boy doing a good enough job to bump that Rebellion player out of the way. I believe that was Shorts. And now the ball goes to the other end. Rebellion having to go back because they need to get that save off of Bear Blitz's shot. Devitt now keeps up the pressure. Razor Boy has the boost to go up. Doesn't get the 50, but does just enough to keep the ball loose. Bear Blitz get the boost steal. Devitt, shot towards the middle. What a save, because that was a powerful shot. Shorts had to be up there, and he makes sure that this game is still 0-0. Another incredible on 50. Polar, though, sticking strong and seeing that off. And now the ball's in the other end. Bounce off the backboard, near post shot. Devitt at the right place to get that save. Not over yet, though. Another shot off the backboard. Open off at the crossbar. The Devil came up huge for them, but Polar wasn't able to get it in time. No for too long, because Triple C gets the 50 from the right flank, and the Rebellion take the lead, 1-0. Absolutely insane sequence, by the way. This matchup has been crazy. Goes to the other end. Polar off the flanks, cannot really get control. Triple C now has to take over. Oh, he couldn't take over though! The mistake, but oh my goodness, the ball bounces out! Okay, I reacted prematurely. I thought that was going in, chat. I don't know about y'all. But that ball bounced out, and the Rebellion have to keep going, because it's not over yet! Tight angle, shot, and it goes in! Devitt extends the lead to 2 goals! Steel Army are up 3-1. Steel Army, they'll get the time to bring it out to the other side. And Polar plays a pass out to Shorts. Shorts beats one. Bear Blitz out of position. Razor Boy's been open net. Oh, wait a minute. How did the ball not go in? I was holding my breath for that ball to go in. Okay, now I can let it go. Shorts finally gets the equalizer. Insanely crazy sequence. That is definitely going into the clip comps and in the podcast. Shorts, though, finally gets the goal that the Rebellion were looking for. With 51 seconds to go, guys, this game is tied at 3-3 in Game 3. I wonder if they're going to stick with this trio, Steel Army, or if they're going to bring back Red 4 and go for the Full Brothers trio. As for the Rebellion, though, they're doing just fine with the 3 that they have. Oh my goodness! What a 50! Of course it had to be Bear! As Toad says, Bear just too big! And Big Bear gets the lead for Steel Army with 23 seconds to go. Ooh, Devitt, 0 boost. Gets it through to Razor Boy. Could not really get a clean shot through. Bear Blitz falls it up! Bear Blitz! What a save! Oh my goodness, what an assist there too by Triple C! Barely gets it out, now the ball's at the other end! Shorts bailing out! Everyone's letting it go. Triple C finally says, who gives a shit? I'm gonna go for it. Polar and Triple C with full boost. Sorry, Polar and Shorts with full boost. Polar now brings it out, uses all his boost. If you want to play a pass, you gotta bounce it off the corner like that so it comes out towards the middle. Triple C with a good shot, high up, close to the crossbar. No one from Steel Army was able to get up to that quickly enough. Not over yet though! Balls loose! With the equalizer! Just like that! I know we talked about Devitt Magic earlier, but it was Razor Boy who came up huge right there with a massive 50, and he gets the assist for this equalizer for Steel Army. Not over yet, though. Still a lot more Rocket League to go. Oh my goodness, still more moments of magic. And Triple C gets the lead. Fortuitously, some might say, but it is the lead nonetheless. 2-1 to the Rebellion. Remaining pragmatic, knowing that he doesn't need to overcommit. His side have the lead. They can play it slower. They can take it easier. Now, speaking of slow play, great job by Raisin Boy right there. Devitt trying to get a 50, but the ball's loose. Shot by Polar to Shorts. What a team play! And guess who it is? It is Polar and Shorts. Their combination works yet again, and the Rebellion lead 3-1 with 1 minute 33 seconds to go.
I'm disconnected. I'm out of here.
Right. So
am I here?
Just watch my stream on Discord. That is a live stream view. Just follow along with that, and yeah, we'll keep this going. Ball's loose into the middle. Adipo, great pass. Deepsy, what a goal! Great team play right there by EC Turtle. Huskies pops it up. Adipo to the far post. Deepsy throws his Octane in. And EC Turtle, who were 2 goals down, are now up 4.
It's cleared away. Sounders have been able to come up with every single answer this far from Chrome. 2-goal lead, 2 minutes to play here in game 1. Sounders 0-3 on the season. They've played well in every match, though. I would not be surprised if we have a really competitive game here from Sounders. As another one, Christmas knocks it away right at the goal line. Nocturnal, another great save. 2 great saves back-to-back, Nocturnal and Christmas, keeping that lead. 2 players of this league in the Premier unable to find the back of the net in this one. He's going to definitely need to be able to get some answers and get them quickly if Chrome's wanting to get their way back into this. That one makes it 5-1. Nocturnal, hat trick city. Great pass from Blyan. Blyan straight across the shed. Nocturnal, my goodness, look at that angle. Puts it away. 5-1. Hopefully gonna have to be one of those teams. It's gonna be in the back of their minds if they get past this one. What do we do to get that 3rd win? They've been there once, weren't able to clean it up. They've been there very close here a couple times this season. Unable to come up with a save. It's Ducky, makes it a 2-goal lead. What a finish there from the Duckster. He said quack, quack that one. Nocturnal unable to meet him at the line. It pinches into his... This shot right back off to the post. They are flying these shots now. Blyan pushes that one away. Nocturnal seeing if he can come up with the answer in the corner. Christmas, great save! Chelsea man with the near impossible angle. Jumps off the side. Puts it off the post and into the net. Impossible angle. Able to put it in for the 1-0 lead. They have had the lead in 3 of these 4 matches. One of those has ended up in a win. Will this one be another one? Spurs fan in the chat. We're not going to name names there, but see if they can dust off their trophy case. Things are a little empty down there. Tries to come back and says leads. Oh no! A mistake and followed by another mistake. Sounders left a wide open goal. French Toast had nothing but the back of the net, but you know the hardest goal to find in sports is an open net in Rocket League, and that's the hardest mechanic, and he had trouble finding it there. This one put in the middle, but nobody there. Knocked away once again by Chelsea man. Chelsea man, transition again. This one a great pass knocked away from Blyan. French Toast had a wide open goal. Blyan came across, made a great save there for his 2nd save of the game. This one's Christmas. Christmas! We talked about wide open goals being hard to hit. Christmas says, not in my house. Back of the net, 2-1. Minute and 21 seconds to go for them to find a second. Possibly find overtime. Possibly, if they can get 2 in that time, in this one and find their 1st win of the season. Communication of who's going to go for that. It's eventually Christmas able to put it into the corner. But again, everything here has been cleaned up. There has not been any great chances this game for Sounders RC. Well, there's an answer. Christmas doing so again. Last game, he made it 2-1. He does so once again, putting this one into the net from Nocturnal, sending across. Chelsea man almost with a great save, but he's not able to come up with it. 3:14 to go. Christmas with his shot. Chelsea man, no boost, able to pocket away. All 3 of the Chrome defenders get up to make that save. That was clutch. I thought that was going to be an easy back of the net play. Blyan off the top wall. Blyan looking for the redirect. Ducky, great save. Ducky again, no. Chelsea man unable to get it cleared away in the back. Blyan, great pass. this one put home by Christmas, his second goal of the game, and we are tied. Frenchie gets one, but Nocturnal knocks it away. Nocturnal gets right past Ducky. Nocturnal towards the goal. Christmas unable to get it as they run into each other. Blyan gets his shot on, knocked away by Fire. Fiery gets this one back around. This one is going to be cleared away as Sounders have turned up the notch. As they would say, it is a Christmas miracle from Andrea. This one has been a great one, but on the other end, oh no! I looked at the chat, and what do you know? Back of the net for Ducky. Ducky makes it 3-2 with under 2 to go as Chrome looks like to steal this one away. The crowd is going crazy. Chat is going away by Ducky. That was just seconds away from being a tie game here, 3-3. Christmas looking for another one, can't come up with it. Looks to get the pass back. Nocturnal puts it back to the corner, but unable to control. Lots of 50-50 play here in that corner of the field. Blyan, no! Chelsea man, great save. Christmas, no, off the post. Santa Claus isn't able to come up with that one. Pretty much every pun's out there from Christmas. Sorry, just have to keep going with it, but my goodness. That
Something, salvage something off of that, but to no avail. And now EM Dalsburg need to face a Les Cinco Doce attack. With that said, no one's there to follow it up. And Caesar somehow gets the equalizer. Chat, even Devin is shocked. What the hell? Devin, who's had his attacking struggles, somehow scores an own goal from out of nowhere. Waits patiently, gets away with it. Caesar challenges him, and Runsau can only bring it out to Wicca. Huey up for a shot, but he fluffs his shots right there. Ball goes to the side wall. Devin had the time to take control, but he booms it. Runs out. Devin off at the crossbar. Pounds doesn't have the boost to follow it up. And here we go again, chat. Les Cinco Doce, when they get the chances, cannot convert them as we enter the final 10 seconds. Barely been involved, though. Not really had too many touches of note so far. And once again, the ball goes over him with the demo on the opposite side. Devin has a chance to put this into the net. He might have been better off passing it to Runsau, but Runsau adjusts. And now he's going for a solo effort off of the backboard. Taps it into the far post. And Les Cinco Doce get their 2-goal advantage. 3-1 to them with 72 seconds remaining. Cinco Doce, and you couldn't have asked for a better start yet again. So in every single game, Les Cinco Doce has taken the lead. Every single game we could have. Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to have an equalizer from EM Dalsburg, but they couldn't make it count right there. What a defensive stand by Les Cinco Doce. Incredible save on the goal line as well. I thought for sure Huey was going to get that, but he couldn't turn it in. And now Huey gets a second shot. It's off the backboard. Low shot couldn't go in. Oh my goodness, he's not going to be happy right now. And a big save right there from Runsau. And Devin finally gets it out. Loose it to the midfield. Caesar Reserve shot on net to the far post. Runsau able to deal with that. Devin now needs to take care of business right here. Does just enough. And Runsau and Palace can now go forward. Speaking of Palace, shot on net to the post. Oh my goodness. That ball just kept bouncing between the two players right there. Wicca finally gets it out. Very lucky for EM Dalsburg. I thought that was going to go in somehow, but the ball stayed out throughout.
You know what's just occurring to me, Maz? Is if these guys are listening to our commentary, then they can hear what I'm saying. Strano,
Careful.
don't mess up. Don't mess up.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
mess up. Don't mess up.
I think the message has been said. Now they're going to mute you for that. You know that, right?
They've definitely already muted us. Oh, open net.
Anyways.
Who's there? Not on turn. Wait, but it was turned in by Total Toaster. A disaster on the back line. And that's a horrible way to put the cauldron up after you have so much good momentum and things that you carried over from game one.
Oh, no. Feels bad, man. Skyline front flipping to reach for the ball. Instead, the forward momentum was just enough for that ball to curl into the back of the...
I don't know how to end that sentence, so I'm gonna hand it over to Maz.
You know what? I'm gonna look at the chat because I see a couple of notable KC Cauldron players in there. Smitty and Fatality watching their team concede the equalizer.
Wait, backwards
Destructive.
takeoff? Backwards takeoff into a double tap assist from Luis? Hold up, are you serious? Yo,
Clip that.
what was that?
Clip that.
Luis kept it close for him to set that up, but now the ball is floating towards the EM net, although Luis gets it right back. Does he have a teammate with him? He doesn't need a teammate with him! Luis takes the lead for El Matador with 16 seconds left to go. What control!
Palace, it had to be Luis. Of course, when the going gets tough, when El Matador need a hero, Luis turns up, and now they're 2-1 up with 16 seconds to go. What a perfect timing for what could be the game-winning goal. One thing I want to highlight in chat is Trigger's message. He said, KC played beautiful Rocket League and have for years, to be honest. I fully agree. It doesn't matter who they have. They play great Rocket League, but that came at a very bad time. Chris, the commentator right there. What a fade
Bam.
by Noxix. What a beat. Assisting his friend Skyline. And you know what? For that, I have to pop this out. That's on me. My fault, chat. My fault.
Oh, I'll be honest, I was waiting for you to do a sound effect.
No, not a sound effect, but it's a gift.
I thought you were gonna do the bombo clap.
No. We saved that for the special moments. In fact, I'll let you run
That
the
was
show.
special. What do you mean? He faked two people out of their ankles. I was
Noxix not able to get that. I could see what he was trying to go for, but KC Cauldron did a good job keeping that ball close to the wall. And now at the other end, Serrano off the corner, open it towards the middle, and Luis said, nah, you guys aren't gonna have that goal. I'm gonna take it away. So Serrano gets the second, courtesy of Luis.
as Luis, in the words of the famous Luis Suarez dollar, my goal.
You know what? I couldn't have said any better. I couldn't have said it any better. That's it. That's perfect. There you go.
Wait, is that just it?
No words. Take it away, Palace.
There we go.
Oh, Lord. All this
Luis
praise for
scores at
Punch.
one end, Skyline scores at the other. He's got both goals this game, by the way. I would like to say he's made up for his own goal.
He has 4 goals, 5 if you count that own goal. That's insane. Of all the people who you'd expect to lead in the goal scoring, it is Skyline for El Matador. El Matador look way slicker now. Skyline being a big part, indestructible, in the zone. Luis contributing everywhere he goes. And now Font shot towards the net, but it's a slow bouncer. Again, another slow bouncer. Don't get
Who's there?
Skyline does just enough to keep it out. We enter the final 30 seconds, and now it's Thorn Gold's turn to keep it out. Palace, this sequence is insane.
Use it. And now Toaster loses the 50 on the midway line, but Luis is able to track back just in time to save a surefire goal for EM.
I was kind of worried, Palace, because Luis and Gnostics were both up there. Once again, they're both up there. Cauldron bringing 2 people out to keep that ball out of the blue net.
Hey, if it works, it works. So far, it hasn't worked, so I'm going to tell y'all to stop doing that.
And the ball is stuck in front of that orange goal. But El Matador doing a great job of making sure that Cauldron don't get a nice, easy look. Serrano trying to go for a quick shot. Couldn't reach the ball off the backboard. Thorngold sitting in the midfield, being more pragmatic, making sure that EM don't get an easy chance. Beats 2 right there. Has to take it to the other end. Pinches it off the wall. Oh my goodness, it's perfectly placed. No touch though. Serrano hanging back. Bunch trying to go for it to no avail. And EM still hold on.
One goal.
Thorngold gets the lead. The perfect time. And KC Cauldron are 1-0 up.
How many shots have we seen in this game float off the post or the crossbar? That one was perfectly placed directly underneath exactly what he needed. Now Funch has the opportunity for a second, couldn't quite guide it in, but now EM on the back foot. Funch still causing problems in front of the net. Indestructible, awkward, and on no boost, has to take a 50. Serrano in the middle. No one's there. Thorgold for a 2-0 lead with 1 minute left to go.
Casey Cauldron decided not to bring out Fatality and Smitty. They're stuck with this trio, and now they've been duly rewarded. Thorgold with a big-time brace. Cauldron 2-0 up. Chat, this is what you call absolute cinema.
This is cinema. Because again, I said earlier, the quality of this game has been way higher than whatever the heck we got in the first match of the night. But, these two teams have played incredible so far, and we got a minute left to go. We got 45 seconds. EM starting to pepper the net. They're starting to go. Luis floating into the middle. Serrano's awkward, and Indestructible is going to get the ball right over him. That moment of hesitation is all it took, and EMO right back into this.
Not gonna lie, I thought Cauldron were ready, but Thorgold was in no man's land. Once you get past the near post, you have to be on the back wall to get the ball high up. Luis gets it over him. Gnostics with the goal. We are gonna enter the final 30 seconds very soon. Chat, hold on to your seats. We are gonna have an incredible finish to this game 5.
Take us to overtime, you cowards. You won't. Bunch. Oh, gets bumped by Luis. Now Luis still has control, but takes it past Serrano. Who's there? Indestructible! Yes, overtime! Please hold on!
Nothing else to say, but absolute cinema!
Oh my God! Sorry, I tried to time that to interrupt you saying cinema. 20 seconds left. What further twist in the tail do we have here? Indestructible keeps it close to him, gets a good 50 with Thorgold. Serrano able to get it past Total Toadster, has to fling it to the backboard. Bunch puts it on the backboard. Serrano's up, but so is Indestructible. And is this ball gonna go safely down into Luis's score? That's gonna go in. 0 seconds. Ian has turned it around from a 2-0 deficit in this game to win in 5.
I cannot believe we have seen what we have seen right here, pals. I'm freaking speechless, bro. I'm stuttering right now with the excitement that we've had right here. Chat! El Matador have upset Casey Cauldron. They win game 5 3-2, and they win this match 3-2 yet again.
Gojo, who's their free? I'm sorry, chat. I'm still processing the series from that we just seen. I can't even speak properly right now. Tone Death forces. I thought 2 were going, but hold up a minute. Is that just in? What? What's going on? What a save!
I
A squishy when the ball's already 70% open. No, it's not just in. Rydog is there. Gojo, little miss. Right now, ECRC I think have been the more aggressive team, and they're rewarded for it as Tone Death gets the ball right off the bounce, off the crossbar, reads it perfectly, and that's 1-0 to ECRC.
He does it defensively, Palace, and now he does it on the other end. An insane double, reading that bounce off the crossbar and getting the lead for ECRC at the perfect time. Timbers Army, it's your turn now.
You're both up. The third should be tracking in. There he is. Rydog centers it, but Loyboy had just retreated a little bit too far for that, but that's going to go straight to Nelly, but he misses. Loyboy, can he put it in? It's off the post. Throw floating on the goal line. Who's there? It's cleared out by Utopia. We are going to have overtime. How has that not gone in?
Oh my God, that should have been it. Nelly had the chance. All he had to do was put it in. But as you say, it's not that easy to score open nets.
Loyboy gets it past one. Utopia was able to get that touch, and now Loyboy will have to retreat as Gojo goes uncontested into the other for now, but just overshoots it as Utopia, the net's open.
How did they not get that? Loyboy couldn't get the strong contact. And now the ball's going the other way. Both Nelly and Loyboy went for it. Loyboy gets the save. And of course, it has to be him kickstarting the attack. Oh, just misses.
Utopia, that's a neutral 50, and who's going to get there first? None other than Rydog, but he puts it just a little bit too high for Loyboy. as it goes off the post. And now Gojo with the touch over Nelly. Who's going to get there first? It's going to be Tone Death and ECRC have hung on, and they've escaped from the clutches of death in game 1.
And that is why you gotta make your chances count, because you never know when Emerald City RC will step up and get that.
To do. In order to score against the team, you have to get rid of them.
So far, they have to build. It's Tone Death! Snipes it into the far post! What a pass by Gojo Toad right there with his Masamune! Powering it past both Rydog and Nelly. Guess what, Palace? Tone Death gives ECRC the lead yet again.
It's a single moment of hesitation from Timbers Army defense that sets that up. And again, it's another hesitation, and Tone Death comes and picks his pocket right on the edge of his own 18-yard box.
I'm not gonna lie, that is so unlike Loy Boy right there. Typically, he is ready for those moments, but this time around, Tone Death catches. Tone Death yet again getting the equalizer. Might we see a game 1 repeat right here?
Woo!
Oh my
Rydog
God.
tried to force that one through. Now Nelly forced to retreat. Rydog able to get the touch and just able to get it out of the hands of Gojo. But that was scary. Loy Boy, does he have it? Yes, he does. Timbers Army are back in front. Again, look what started that. Was a demo in, I'll be honest, I saw an explosion in midfield. I don't think anybody was actually there. So I don't know what actually started that. But ECRC were all out of sorts. No, he's not happy because his standard is much higher than that. But right now, Rydog being harassed on the goal line, but Nelly comes to the rescue. Utopia puts the ball back into the middle, and Loy Boy, it's a race to the goal between him and Tone Death. Loy Boy wins the 50 and wins the race to the net. Loy Boy single-handedly right now. Well, not really single-handedly. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful to Nelly because Nelly's putting in a performance as well. But Loy Boy putting Timbers Army on. But it was Patio Soul who said Toad Boy. Why did I say Toad Boy? I'm sorry. Toad Death looking like prime Roger Levesque out there. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna make a Roger Levesque reference unless we get a kickoff goal to start a game from oh my god, what's their team called? ECRC. But right now we might not even need another game, although Loy Boy did very well with his momentum carrying himself towards his own net. He did very well to get that off the backboard and preserve the lead with 15 seconds left.
And the ball is in the blue half. Loy Boy passes off the backboard. This is perfect for Timbers Army. All they gotta do is waste time. They don't need to worry about creating good chances. Nice demo right there on Utopia as well. But Gojo gets up. Gojo lets it go. Ball still up. Two toward the back. Gojo across the middle. No Utopia in sight. And Timbers Army finally get one on the board. We are going to game middle. You know Tone Death is going to be there, but he bails out for Utopia. Let's see if Timbers Army have a response.
The response is Loy Boy. That's the response. All you got to do is call his name, and he's there. He pops up like an apparition in the mirror. Say his name 3 times, and his ball will be in your net. Pause.
Loy Boy takes the initiative. Loy Boy steps up after a tough first couple of games. And he has single-handedly brought Timbers Army back to the lead. Just like that.
The G2 Fennec with the G2 goal explosion has just put TA 2-0 up. It's beautiful. The moment of twos. I want overtime. But right now we got a long, long way to go.
Oh no! Overtime! You asked for overtime! Nelly says hell no! What a pass by Loy Boy, centers it to perfection! And Nelly gets the lead after ECRC come back from 2-0 down! This Game 5 has been absolute cinema!
Hat-trick.
There you go. He got the hat-trick against Cauldron. That sealed the deal. He now has a hat-trick against ECRC in yet another Game 5 for his team. Are they gonna
Well,
see this off, or will ECRC come back?
Bang!
Because it's Lloyd Boy Tonelli again! From being tied at 2-2, they scored 4 without a response. Timbers Army lead game 5.